Yesterday I saw Deftones. They also released an album yesterday. Before the concert, I didn't really know them, and actually still, I don't think I know Deftones so well. I feel like it could be really interesting to kind of try to learn some of their iconic riffs on guitar and maybe figure out what that Deftones style is all about. Yeah, the concert was really good. There's no encore. There's a lot of good energy. I was also surprised that they played two biggest hits right at the beginning. It almost felt like they kind of wanted to get that out of the way. Are you ready for this? It's going to be a very iconic moment here. I really wish I decided to do this when I had my other guitar with me, because I realized that a lot of their songs are in drop tunings, but we will work with what we have. So we can try Entombed, this one. It's kind of hard to not have all the other strings ring out with that one, so we'll need to work on that. What's the song where it's like, you? Yeah, that one is stuck in my head. I also came up with kind of like a copycat riff of that one, using tapping and then having like that pedal point, like the two notes that kind of repeat. So here's my Entombed copycat riff. Up until like a week ago, I had never heard the song Be Quiet and Drive Far Away. And that seems kind of crazy. I might be 20 years too late, but I am vibing with it now, and I think it would be really fun to learn on guitar. The rhythm is kind of weird. I think we're getting somewhere. Also, since the concert, I feel like I can't hear well out of my left ear, and it's really strange. I wore earplugs too, that's the thing, I always wear earplugs. What I am gathering is with this riff, it's so iconic, but there are so few notes. A lot of it is just these two chords with this rhythm that's just really interesting, but I feel like it's the rhythm that's driving this riff. It's kind of powerful what they did with just two chords. Creativity is kind of crazy. My mind is blown. Kind of what metal is, yeah, where it's just like 0 0 0, but the rhythm is like. Back to school? sorry if this hurts your ears, it hurts mine too. I just watched the back to school music video for the first time. Definitely not my high school experience. Do I wish it was? I feel like I didn't have this teenage rage. I want to rap on the cafeteria table in my Converse with my skateboard. Maybe in another life. Anyway. One thing that I think is very cool in this song is how it switches right from the power chords directly to the higher sounding triad-y thing, like in this part. The contrast is kind of cool. Maybe I can try something similar. I also like they're using this shape. We are back. We are back to school. Hello. Maybe this sounds terrible, and maybe it just sounds like when you scrape metal on another piece of metal. But to me, in this moment, it kind of sounds interesting. And I guess that's all that matters. What if, hear me out, we copy this shape, move it, take this shape, move it, instead of the, we have the. So this is Happy Back to School. I'm really enjoying lately just sitting with the guitar and letting my mind take me wherever it wants to take me. It feels kind of like daydreaming in a way. Just you and your mind, but also with a guitar. Maybe I didn't explain this well, but what I'm trying to say is it feels different to when you're actively trying to learn a song or to practice a scale, when you're actually just free to do kind of whatever. That feels a lot like daydreaming. I think I may have just figured out how to get the sex tape delay. I kind of just want to play around with this delay for a bit. Forget learning the rest of the riff. I say we play with the delay while we are here. Extremely trippy. Ah. That one kind of scared me, but in a fun way, I guess. I feel like sometimes when I'm playing guitar, I can get a vision of what's happening. With this delay, I see a lot of nature. I see some rainy forests. I see some sand dunes. I saw like a war scene in my head. I don't know, these sounds give those scenes. Let me try to see if I can create another scene. I'll tell you what I see. That, for example, is like a cave with bats flying out of it. That's what that sounds like to me. The delay is a little bit scary, is what I'm trying to say. It's bringing up a lot of scary, isolating imagery to my mind.